Local firefighters head west to help battle wildfires raging in Montana. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, as wildfires continue raging in much of the western U.S., the Gering Fire Department currently has personnel helping out with a couple of fires in Montana. Chief Nathan Flowers tells KNEB News they departed last week and are anticipated to be deployed on the Hay Creek fire for at least the next 21 days.
I got one engine with 3 personnel that are in Montana. They're about 3 miles west of Polebridge, Montana, which is kind of by Kalispell, about 30 minutes from the Canada border. We received an order last Thursday, and they've been there ever since.
Flowers says they will be rotating 3-person crews out every 7 days or so. Well, Gering City leaders gathered at City Hall Tuesday morning to start the process of hashing out a budget document for the coming fiscal year. Interim Finance Director Liz Lutzenheiser made the initial presentation and, among other things, noted that there would be the need to modify the rates for some services to ensure the city's ability to plan for the future. Mayor Tony Kaufman noted that the city has tried to do more with less for a number of years, but it was time to start considering some changes.
We've been able to hold the line and absorb those costs because we've known our constituents. We've had rising costs, and the city's tried to do what we can to do more with less, but you can only do that to a certain point. And we're all experiencing inflation, and we're really experiencing that in some of the services we provide. And so we have to look at right-sizing some of our funds and just doing the right business activity.
Sanitation, water, and wastewater fees would generally increase, while it's expected other utility rates could be reduced. Among the initial proposals in the recommendation, to put off large capital improvement projects such as street milling and overlays for a year, and instead focus those expenditures on replacing aging equipment that's becoming more expensive to maintain. Well, coming up after the break, Bill Boyer's got your midweek forecast. I love that. Right after the break here on KNEB.TV News.
At Platte Valley Bank, you don't have to be like a tortoise and carry your home on your back. They have mortgage experts that can help you finance the home that's perfect for you. Whether you're a first-time home buyer looking for your next home or simply want to refinance the home you're in, the experienced lenders at Platte Valley Bank are there to help. Contact them at pvbank.com or call and visit with one of the mortgage experts to take advantage of great rates at Platte Valley Bank.
At Elite Physical Therapy, we provide preventative and rehabilitative treatments that maximize function and promote well-being for patients of all ages. With 2 locations in Scottsbluff and Gering, we offer the convenience of you choosing your location with the same great services no matter where you go. Stop into one of our locations today, in Scottsbluff at 214 West 27th Street or in Gering at 10th and M Street, and see what Elite Physical Therapy can do for you. Treatment you need and care you deserve.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Very warm conditions here across the high plains as we go through the evening hours. Temperatures still in the 90s at 7. We'll be down to only 80 or so by 10 o'clock, only falling into the mid and upper 60s. We have one more hot day. In fact, dangerous heat possible through tomorrow. It will be much cooler by this weekend as thunderstorm chances return to the region. 98 yesterday for a high after a morning low of 60. Nothing in the rain gauge out there yesterday and nothing coming today. Well, we do have heat advisories that continue through midnight tomorrow here for the northern portions of the Nebraska Panhandle into the eastern portions of the Sandhills. And that is not it. You zoom out a ways, take a look at all this real estate covered by these heat advisories and excessive heat warnings in those darker purple colors. Huge part of the country impacted by this oppressive heat that continues. It's here in our area, definitely 104 in Rapid City right now, 96 in McCook, still 102 up in Chadron. That's one of the warmer readings we can find. Winds a little gusty at times at 10 to 20 miles an hour. Severe weather threat going to be well off to our north and east as we go through the evening hours tonight. And same situation for tomorrow. That severe weather threat hugging portions of Minnesota into the Great Lakes region. But as we get into Thursday, we start to set the stage for a little better chances of some thunderstorms here in the region, and a marginal risk of severe storms exists across portions of our area. Nothing in the way of thunderstorms tonight, though. It is going to be clear, quiet, nothing really going on. A few clouds towards sunrise tomorrow. That's it. Overnight lows going to be in the 60s and even some low 70s out there overnight. That's it. Not much cooling down happening tomorrow. Any few clouds early in the morning quickly going to dissipate, and we're going to have sunny skies throughout the rest of the day. A few high-level clouds develop by tomorrow evening. Probably not enough to produce much in the way of rain showers. Tomorrow, the rain chances start to go up for Sunday, or for Thursday, rather. Look at the heat tomorrow, 100 to 105 pretty much for everybody. Those are going to be record highs or near record highs for tomorrow. Nothing coming here the next 36 hours in our rainfall forecast. That changes, though, as we look at the longer range extended possibilities. You can see the chances of getting some moisture here across the region still continue. We'll have to keep an eye on that, but it looks like rain chances are going to go up starting Thursday and especially through the weekend. Clear tonight, lows down around 65 tomorrow. A mostly sunny, very hot, hazy, humid day. Highs into the low to mid 100s there. We'll be back in the mid 90s on Thursday. Better chances of storms start Friday and especially into the weekend when temps fall back into the 80s. Very comfortable conditions coming as we get towards the weekend.
Food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
The Verizon family is full of frowns because they're spending too much for their unlimited data and phones, while the VIAERO family is all smiles because they're getting 4 lines of unlimited data with 2 free Apple iPhone SE for mom and dad and 2 free LG K31 smartphones for the kids, all for just $100 a month. They're saving so much, they're able to get Fido. Find out how you can too at VIAERO.com or your nearest VIAERO store. VIAERO Wireless, keeping you connected.
Why love a rain garden? Let me count the ways. Rain gardens contain and filter water runoff while recharging our underground water supply. They provide habitat for birds, bees, and beneficial insects. Native perennials give 4 seasons of color and texture, beautifying a home while increasing its value. Established gardens are low-maintenance, low-water landscape features. Colorful, functional, and sustainable. Rain gardens. Brought to you by Tri-City Stormwater. Our water, our responsibility.
Welcome back. A 911 text to police regarding possible child abuse because the mother was using meth in the home has led to the conviction of a Scottsbluff woman on a serious drug charge. 46-year-old Carrie Prado was arrested after police served a search warrant and found approximately 30 grams of suspected methamphetamine in the home. Last week in district court, she was sentenced to a total of 2 to 3 years in prison on convictions of possession of an exceptionally hazardous drug and intentional child abuse, no injury. Well, public health officials have expressed growing concern about an increase in coronavirus cases and hospitalizations in Nebraska, primarily among residents who have not been vaccinated. Officials say they were worried about the slow but steady increase in affected people who ended up hospitalized, putting pressure on COVID-19 treatment units. Nebraska reported just under 1,000 new cases in the week ending on Thursday. That's a 42% increase over the previous week and exactly double the 489 new cases logged 2 weeks ago. Most other states have seen larger increases, especially in southern states with lower vaccination rates. Nebraska's growth rate ranks 41st nationally. And the running mate for Nebraska Governor hopeful Charles Herbster has announced that she is bowing out of the race, citing the time commitment required to campaign. Teresa Thibodeau, a former state lawmaker and Douglas County Republican Party leader, says she would withdraw from the ticket. She says she did not think she would be able to devote the time necessary to continue with the campaign. Herbster had selected Thibodeau, even though the state Republican Party has not yet held its primary election to name its gubernatorial nominee. Well, coming back after the break, we will head on over to the Panhandle Humane Society to meet their featured Pet of the Week. We'll have that right after this on KNEB.TV News.
Why settle for Wi-Fi that just usually works? Why settle for customer service that's subpar? Why settle for service that's outdated? You don't have to. Settle for more with Allo, the faster, more reliable internet experience that's built for the way you use all your devices. For answers, visit us at allofiber.com/switch today. Allo, settle for more.
Hey, I've been hanging out here a long time outside of Panhandle Auto Group, and boy, do they have a great selection of vehicles.
And their sales team is great to work with, and you can also get your vehicle serviced and detailed too.
Welcome to Panhandle Auto. This is Sam Serta, General Sales Manager. It's been our pleasure to serve you for the past 2 years. At Panhandle Auto, we have a seat for everybody. Whether you need a vehicle for yourself, a son or daughter, our team will go above and beyond to satisfy your needs and even your dreams. So again, thank you from Sam Serta, General Sales Manager at Panhandle Auto, for allowing us to earn your business. At Panhandle Auto,
it's time for something different.
In boots, new and old, you've walked the rows of life, a fence length of time. You fought the floods, snow, and sweltering heat, and lifted breathing and settled pain. With a smile and a cry, you've strengthened your community and future generations. Sometimes with nothing to say. Often can't say enough. Like, let me do it again.
Well, Marmaduke is a very special case. She is iffy around strangers. She's one that likes to see your face a couple of times before she can trust you. But she is such a sweet dog when she does. She likes to lay in the grass, and she likes to pretty much just be all over you. I have had her in training for this last week, and she has done tremendous progress. She is way better with strangers now than she was even a week ago. She's been here for almost 3 weeks, and we're starting to get there. She's getting a lot better. She likes to play tug of war. She's a bit of a diva, so she likes to be the only dog in the house, but she will be friends with other dogs. So if you have friends with other dogs, she's fine with that. She just likes to be the only dog in-house because she gets very jealous. Her adoption cost is $150, and it includes a free microchip. She comes fully vaccinated. She's already spayed, and she's already dewormed and all of that.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated, and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scotts Bluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your midweek community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Panhandle Trails Intercity Public Transit, based in Alliance, Nebraska, is the only intercity bus serving Nebraska Panhandle communities and Pine Ridge, South Dakota. Panhandle Trails operates a regularly scheduled bus service, assisting you in making connections with Greyhound bus partners, regional airports, healthcare, employment and education opportunities, shopping, family, friends, and more. Panhandle Trails serves the general public of all ages and offers accessible transportation for those with special mobility needs. Let Panhandle Trails help you make your connection. Call 308-761-8747.
If you're like me, you're willing to travel for a good steak and a great dining experience. Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in downtown Bayard has just that. Some of the Panhandle's tastiest flat iron steaks, ribeyes, and even prime rib. Pair that with a Western dining experience in our quiet dining room or fun-filled main dining area, you and your family are sure to have a great night out on the town. So if you're looking for a great new restaurant to try, you just gotta head on over to Bobby Joe's Branding Iron in Bayard, open Tuesday through Sunday for lunch and dinner.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success, combined with resources from Raymond James, can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all, our goal is to help you reach your financial goals.
Call me, Jody Rosiska, or Kevin Fig, Financial Advisors, to set up your free, no-obligation pre-retirement review.
And finally tonight, there will be a milestone celebration tomorrow in Scottsbluff as one of the region's largest employers celebrates serving the community for 25 years. Platte Valley Companies will be hosting a block party celebration from 5 to 7 at their Circle Drive location in Scottsbluff. PVC has grown to serve customers in Nebraska, Wyoming, and Colorado, and are soon opening new branches in both Chadron and Alliance. PVC and J.G. Elliott Insurance Center will be celebrating and thanking their customers with food and drinks, outdoor games, music, and fun. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. We'll see you here next time.